Perfect. Well, congratulations.
Thank you.
What are you most excited for people to see in Smile 2?
I'm excited for them I haven't seen it yet.
You haven't even seen it?
No, I have no idea what's going on. I am excited for them to see the dance numbers. I haven't even seen them, but I know Naomi and I saw the costumes and I think they're going to be really cool. And I saw some of the sets, like people would show me pictures on their phones. It's going to be really cool.
Oh my gosh. So were you a big fan of the first one?
Yes, it's too scary for me. But I'm a fan of its quality, but I couldn't handle it.
But now you're in the second one.
Now here I am in the second one. So yeah.
Was it like creepy being on set with people doing the smile?
I didn't have to interact with that too much. It is very scary, but I also, you know what? No.
No? Does it help? Maybe it will help you be able to watch it now.
I hope so. I hope recognizing people's faces will calm my nervous system down and be like, oh, you know these people. They're acting. They're putting on a little play, and it'll be fine.
Amazing.
Yeah.
And then besides Smile 2, what is your favorite go-to spooky season movie?
I don't watch horror movies because I can't handle them. I watched Drag Me to Hell by accident 12 years ago. And that's the last one.
Hello.
Congratulations.
Thank you. Thank you. I'm excited.
You're excited. I was going to say, you already got a big smile. I love it.
Yes, I can't stop. It's in my name. I can't
love
stop.
it so much. So, were you a big fan of the first movie?
I was. It was really scary. I watched it with my boyfriend, and I was just, I was really freaked out. And he was really freaked out. He couldn't use the bathroom alone after that.
Listen, I've been there.
Yeah.
And then, so now you're in the second one. What's that feel like?
I know. It was crazy. It's truly mind-boggling. When I watched it, it was crazy to get the call. It was.
Is it creepy on set with everybody around smiling, or do you get kind of used to it?
I was just saying, it actually was creepy. And I don't find that I get super jumped or freaked. But we were shooting this one scene and I truly was chilled to my bone. I was like, that's really fucking scary. Sorry. That's
No,
really,
you're
really
fine.
Scary.
Yeah.
Really scary.
I was going to say, because sometimes when you're on set, it's oh, you see the people that are working and it's not as scary.
Right. But then sometimes you're face to face with that fake blood and you're like, I guess I am human and vulnerable. Yeah.
I love it. And then final question, besides Smile 2, what's your go-to horror spooky season movie?
Oh my gosh, The Purge.
Oh.
I love The Purge. Always have. Amazing film with amazing acting. Wow, I love The Purge. Yeah.
Amazing. Thank you so much. Congratulations.
Yeah, thank you so much.
Well, congratulations.
Thank you.
So what were you most excited to revisit with Joel in Smile 2?
I was excited to see what was going to happen to Joel. I didn't know. Parker hit me up and was like, hey, man, I got something coming for you in a little while. And I was like, all right. And I had to wait. I had to just wait and wait and wait. And then it was exciting to see Joel come back and to be able to jump back and work with Parker and play, back in this world. It was fun.
What was without saying anything, what was your reaction to reading the script and where your character was at then?
It's kind of a holy shit.
I love it.
Whoa. Again, you can't say too much without giving it away, but
Yeah.
I thought what we had to play with was a lot of fun.
Amazing. So what would you say to audiences to see this in theaters? Because I love a good horror movie in the theater.
I mean, that's the whole point, right? I mean, I think horror movies in the theater are such a great shared experience to be able to, jump together and yell together and laugh and have all of those kind of emotions kicking up all at the same time with everybody. It's just fun. It's a good time, That's what the movie-going experience is all about. And I think a movie like Smile 2 is really made for something like that.
And Strange Darling.
And Strange Darling, oh yeah.
Which I did the press line and I did the junket, and you were not around, sir.
I was working, I know, believe me. My heart broke every day. I was watching everybody and I was like, oh, it killed me. It definitely killed me. That was a tough one to miss, for sure.
How did it feel, though, seeing the fans' reactions to that?
It's been incredible, because you just never know what people are going to attach themselves to or latch onto. And we made this tiny little indie movie in Oregon 2 years ago, and then you go away and you're like, I don't know. I hope people like it. And then it came out. It just kind of really blew up into this very, very cool thing. And the support for the film has been amazing. The response to the film has been amazing. I don't know. I'm really just grateful and feel very, very lucky to have been a part of it.
Well, it's one of those ones that you can rewatch multiple times, which I love. Which same with the first Smile.
Yeah,
so
totally.
I'm excited to see this one.
Yeah.
So then, final question: a project you're not a part of. What would be your go-to horror movie?
Ooh. grew up on like the Alien films and the Predator movies, and yeah, I remember like recording the first Predator on VHS when they did like a for TV screening, and like me and my neighbor David Yorey like would watch it. Yeah, I love those movies. Yeah, let's go with that.
Okay,
Yeah,
perfect. Well, thank you so much. Congratulations.
Thanks.
So what was it about Smile 2 that made you want to be a part of it?
Smile 2. I mean, that's it. Smile 1 made me want to be a part of Smile 2. Great script. I loved Smile 1, scared the bejesus out of me. And Smile 2 just takes it and explodes it out to another level. And that's hard to do. The director over here, how do you do that? You have a great sequel that shocks everybody. You have a great initial film that shocks everybody. And then how, am I going to do it again? He does it again. He takes it, he so wisely takes that which works and doesn't just repeat it. He comes at it from a different angle, and he just explodes it in ways that are, really, really wise. And mostly his characters are so real, the relationships are real. He keeps that stuff grounded, and that's what makes for a great horror film. So you can put that in you can do it in a fifth film. As long as the people are real and people care about the characters, you're going to have something terrifying.
Absolutely. And since the first one was terrifying for you, was it scary being around a bunch of people like smiling, or was it like another day at work?
Another day at work. I mean, the first day, I actually learned how to do the smile. That was fun. And then when I actually got it right, I was like, oh, that is scary. And I've taught some family members how to do it. The director's the pro. He really, really is good at teaching you how to smile. I don't have trouble walking down the street and seeing smiling people. I'm okay. I think I've adjusted. It was not a scary set to be on. A lovely, actually genuinely smiley set.
Oh, I love that. Yeah, after the first one, I was like creeped out seeing people smile for like...
I mean, it's a great idea. You take it's the most basic sort of human thing, and you unnerve it, and you make it in some ways the basis for something truly terrifying. That's unfair, and wonderful, and that's great. That's great horror.
Amazing. Well, congratulations. I can't wait to see it tonight.
Thank you.
Congratulations.
Thank you so much.
The first movie is like one of my favorite movies of all time. I absolutely love it.
Thank you.
So I've got to know, while you were working on that movie, did you kind of have these thoughts for this second one, or did that come after?
I'm never in a million years. I mean, when I was making that film, I was just, hoping that it would, an audience would find it and hopefully connect with it. I didn't expect that it would have the response that it did. And it wasn't until, after the release of the first film that I really started drilling down and thinking about a sequel.
So where did the idea of like a smile being this like demon come from?
I think there was something deliciously fun about sort of taking something that people love, something that's friendly, warm, disarming, that sort of represents kindness. I mean, we learn to smile as babies, so like it's clearly very primally human. Taking that and sort of turning it on its head and turning it into something that is malicious and terrible. I love ruining things for people. But really sort of going beyond that, what I was obsessed with was this idea that how we employ smiles. I think we wear smiles as a mask to sort of hide what's going on the inside. We may be having a terrible day or be dealing with, stress or guilt or depression, whatever it is. But we don't want to let people in. So we put on a smile and pretend, right? And for me, that felt like a really strong, powerful place to start.
Yeah, I mean, I will tell you, I couldn't look at people smiling for like a month after that.
You're welcome.
So thank you for that. And still, every once in a while, I'm like, I don't love it. Especially now with this one coming out. But so can you just talk a little bit about like the inspiration behind this one and how you evolved the story?
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, when I was approaching a sequel, I wanted to make sure that if I was even going to think about doing it, that I was not just going to do a simple retread or an obvious continuation of the first. And so that first month of me thinking about the sequel, like any idea I came up with, I immediately threw out because I was like, it's too obvious. I came up with it too quickly. And it was about stumbling upon this idea of the character of Skye Riley, played by Naomi Scott, this mega pop star that really sort of struck me like a bolt of lightning that I got so excited about. I was so curious about these stars who are elevated to the point of almost like demigod, where they're always expected to sort of be on and playing this persona that people expect them to be. And I was curious, what's going on inside of their heads? Like, what's happening behind that velvet rope? That felt like such a really strong starting place.
Amazing. Well, I can't wait to see it. And maybe we'll have 3, 4, 5, 6. I mean,
we'll have to see.
What was it like your first time on set with someone with the smiles around you?
it was funny because everyone, so when people are doing the smile in the movie, everyone starts off the day, right? And they're like practicing the smile. They're like, oh, laughing, joking around. But your mouth gets so sore when you smile. So then as the day goes on, you see them just kind of like dropping, and they only smile when they have to, because it's so, it really is a workout for your face. Yeah.
It's amazing. I love it. Thank you so much.
Appreciate it.
Congratulations.
Congratulations.